Yo, welcome back everyone to another Stu42 Minecraft video. Today a very quick episode just on the one more bronze machine that I'm going to need before we start heading away from the Bronze Age. There is a sort of a steel, like high pressure steam age that you can go through. I've decided not to do that just because it uses a ton of steel, and as we saw last time, this steel, the blast furnace, is horrendously slow. It took so much time and energy to make so much bronze, and now, I've got barely half a stack of steel. And I'm going to need that steel for the episode after this, which is what we're going to need to do to get rubber, actually, which is why we're making this extractor. So I'm only going to make the bronze extractor. To do that, it's just a few basic bronze pieces, a piston, and some glass. To make that, we're going to need 28 bronze ingots, because these will get made into 14 plates. And this is nearly heated back up. Excuse me. Okay, so in order to do that, we're also going to need a bunch of wood. So let's get some wood. Now, one of the things I've been working on out the front, if I do that tap sort of thing, I get a tree tap. So out here I have planted a bunch of these rubber saplings, and I've kept replanting them until I get the ones with the little gold bits on the side. I've trimmed everything else away, so I've only got these gold bits left. If you right click once, oh, see, it's the first time I've done that, you get some resin. Now, only click once. It used to be that if you clicked a couple of times, you would actually sort of break the tree and the little tap point would disappear forever. I'm not sure if that's the case still. I'm not about to try, so I'm just clicking once for now. There's one there and one there. I got a couple of trees that had sort of 2 tap points on them, which was really awesome. Okay, so now that we've got a bit of resin, I am jumping the gun a little bit here because I am also going to need my trusty hammer and my wrench. Let's throw that back. Now I've also got some resin from when I chopped some bits down before. Now, how's our plates coming? Nearly there. Okay, so we can grab those to start with anyway. Oh, piston. That, we need some that. Let's quickly make our piston. And I think we needed a piece of glass as well, actually. So let's grab a piece of glass. Back over here, I heard the noise of not being able to finish for some reason. We've got plenty of steam, got plenty of temperature. I'm not sure what that is about. Ooh. There should be more than enough steam coming through to run this. Let's heat this up a bit more and see how we go. Okay, so let's break that because we won't need that. Let's break that because we won't need that. Now, I've actually made a bunch more plates than I need because I've just realized that I have some small... Oh, those are small... There we go, bronze fluid pipes. I have some spare ones left over, so I'm going to have a bit of extra bronze anyway. What we need to do for this is a wrench. Sorry, a hammer. And then you get your bronze hull. And then we need some small bronze pipes. I don't have the small ones. It's the normal ones I've got. So I am going to need... Yeah, so for some reason knocking those extra pipes off the end, let us get that extra bit out. Where's my hammer? There. No, wrong way around. 2, no, wrong way around. 6, small bronze pipes. That's the one we need. And now if we have a piston, glass, our hull, we have our steam extractor. Now what I might do is, I've not run this extractor before, so I'm going to put these back, throw the extractor down, and see what happens. Did I put down the right size pipes? Bronze filler pipe. Yep, I did. Cool. So in here we can now put our sticky resin, and this will hopefully not use so much steam. Now it is slower. Yes, as I said, I could use the steel one, the high pressure one, which is here, but it just takes so much steel, and as we've seen, the steel just takes a ridiculously long time to make. So ignoring the steel for now, I do need some because we're going to need to make some stuff in the next episode, which I will get to probably making very shortly actually. But for now, this is what we've needed. We've really needed rubber to get to the next stage, and this is probably the last Bronze Age machine we'll make. Yeah, I think so. I think we're gonna, wow, we get 3 rubber pulp. Awesome. So from there, the rubber pulp, what we're going to need to do is we're going to not smelt it into a bar. We're going to alloy smelt it with a mold into the rubber sheet. So that's the bit that we're going to need a bit of steel for. Actually, you know what? I might just quickly do it this episode. So we need a file and a hammer and some steel plates to make the plate. I'll make this episode about rubber, so it's all about... Actually, do I have a file there as well? I do have a file there, excellent. So we're going to need 4 plates, which is 8 of those into plates, and then we're going to need the file, the hammer, and that'll make it into a... Oh, look at that, it's the first steel plate I've made. Awesome. So, what was that? We're going to go for rubber sheet made with not the fluid solidifier, the alloy smelter. So we need the mold for a plate, which is just hammer on top of an empty shape plate. An empty shape plate is... I've got all 4. Cool. So 4 of those, our file, our hammer, and we end up with that empty shape plate, and then hammer in the middle of the top, and then empty shape plate, and we get our mold. From there, we should be able to grab some more of this, go to our alloy smelter, put the mold in, which doesn't get used up in the process, and look at that, rubber sheets. That actually runs very, very quickly as well. Now, it does take a double amount of rubber, so yeah, 2 rubber makes a single plate. Awesome, rubber sheets, which is what we're going to need later on to make our wires, I believe, which we will get to next episode. So that's it for this episode. That's probably the last bronze machine, and how to make all the the rubber processing chain all the way to plates, which is what we're going to need in future. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.